Today we are talking about people who just observe others a lot. These are the people who don't talk too much in groups. They don't always try to be the center of attention. Instead, they watch, they listen, they notice small things that most people miss. One simple fact is that these people are very aware of details. They notice how someone talks, how they smile, and even small changes in behavior. If someone is acting different today, they will notice it fast. Another fact is that they think a lot before speaking. In a group conversation, they may stay quiet at first. They are not confused. They are just processing everything. They want to understand the situation before joining in. People like this often understand others better than they understand themselves. They can read moods easily. If someone is sad but trying to hide it, they may still notice. They also learn from watching. Instead of asking many questions, they observe how people react in different situations. Over time, they build strong understanding of people's behavior. Another thing is that they don't like unnecessary attention. They are not always shy, but they are comfortable staying in the background. They don't feel pressure to speak just to fill silence. In social situations, they may look quiet, but their mind is active. They are paying attention to everything. Who is leading the conversation? Who is nervous? Who is pretending to be confident? These people often become good at understanding social behavior. They can tell when someone is lying or not being fully honest, not because they were taught, but because they notice patterns. They also remember things other people forget, like what someone said weeks ago or how someone acted in a certain moment. This makes them very careful with trust. Another fact is that they don't rush into friendships. They take time. They observe people for a while before they get close. They want to feel safe first. In a group, they may not speak much, but when they do, it usually makes sense. That's because they already listen to everything before talking. Sometimes people misunderstand them. Others may think they are not interested or they are bored. But that is not true. They are just watching and thinking. They also notice fake behavior quickly. If someone is acting too different from how they usually act, they pick it up fast. This is because they study patterns over time. Another fact is that they are often good at solving problems. Because they don't jump to conclusions. They first observe the full situation, then decide what is going on. They also enjoy quiet moments, not because they dislike people, but because silence gives them time to think. They reflect on what they saw and heard. These people also tend to understand emotions well. Even without asking, they can guess how someone is feeling. This helps them in friendships and relationships. But sometimes they carry too much in their mind. Because they notice everything, they also remember things others forget. This can make them overthink situations later. In conversations, they may ask simple questions, but those questions are based on careful thinking. They don't speak just to fill space. Another fact is that they are good listeners. When someone is talking, they are fully paying attention. Not just hearing words, but also watching expressions and tone. They are also not easily influenced by others. Because they observe first, they form their own opinions slowly. They don't just follow what everyone is saying. In school, work, or daily life, they often become the ones who understand the group dynamics. They know who is close to who. They know who is honest and who is not consistent. Sometimes they prefer small groups instead of big crowds. In small groups, it is easier to observe and understand everyone clearly. They also tend to notice changes in people over time. If a friend starts acting differently, they will notice before others do. Even though they are quiet, they are not disconnected. They are very present. They just show it in a different way. In the end, people who observe others a lot are not trying to stay away from life. They are just watching it closely. They understand more than they say, and they think more than they show.